Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 3 of the Career Mode RTG with Cambridge. We improved drastically in the last episode, getting from second bottom to mid-table, and we'd like to continue that upwards trajectory all the way into the playoffs today if we can. We start with a game against Forest Green at home, who are currently in the playoffs, so a win there would be huge. Going to sim that, and then play Crawley, then sim the next two against Doncaster and MK Dons, play Lincoln, play Swindon, and sim the other home game against Macclesfield Town. Hoping for a very good episode. We shall wait and see what happens. Of course, we unfortunately found ourselves losing Giovanni Brown for 70, hopefully not 70 months, for 7 months in the last episode. But we did make 3 new signings, all of which made an impact. Certainly, Vargas and Bejarano, who scored 2 very important goals. Between them, those 2 goals earned us 4 points. So, absolutely brilliant from them. Adi Aziz came into the picture for the first team and has not stopped scoring since. And it might well be his goal that gives us a 1-0 win here against Forest Green. That certainly will see us shoot yet further up the table. I'll be intrigued to see where we actually are after that win, because we may well be right next to the playoffs. Forest Green are only 3 or 4 points ahead of us, and indeed they're level on points with us now. We are only outside of the playoffs on goal difference. Ours is 0, and above us is +1 and +2, which means we're now 3 points away from Stevenage in 4th and only 4 points away from Port Vale in the automatic spots. The season may well be turning around, but there's still a long way to go. We'll play this game against Crawley and hope that we can continue the upwards ascendancy and not fall flat on our faces. Taft with a free kick short. Maris, there's Vargas. Deegan, we'll go to Vargas again. Drop the shoulder. He's done well there. Vargas in the box. Oh, so unlucky. So desperately unlucky not to have given us a 1-0 lead. What a hit from Vargas. He's got a great balance. 91 balance. Which is very, very handy in tight situations like that. Amu, Aziz is making the run I wanted him to. And Amu is making the return run. And he's in the box here. I just wouldn't shoot. Stumbling as Doherty outmuscles him. He'll be over to take the corner though. And we'll see if we can get a 1-0 lead before half time. Maybe. Who's under this? Smith. Jake Cowell will look to recover possession. Oh, that's superb. And the cross maybe? No. Terrible. Oh, and I still can't get there. 0-0 at half time. Carroll inside to Maris. Nicely to Vargas. And there's Adi Aziz. Back to Maris again. Deegan. Maris. Oh, it just won't. I can't force it. I can't force it in. I can't even force it past the defence at the minute. They had me pinned, and now I've got them pinned, and neither side have been able to score a goal. Bejarano turns well. Cuts back nicely. Now I need someone on the edge of the box. Here's Gary Deegan. We'll go across to Vargas. That's nicely done. Vargas, please tell me that took a deflection. Good, it did. With a corner. It'll be Gary Deegan to take it. His delivery is very good actually. Keeper comes to punch. Who's going to get to that first? It's going to be Greg Taylor. Reggie T. Out to Howison. Howison off the bench. Oh! Threw himself at that Vargas, but it wouldn't quite fall. Deegan with a corner again. Another good delivery. Oh, I couldn't tell where that was going to drop actually. Harrison Dunk will get to the ball first. Turn inside there nicely. Howison again holds off the man well. Here's Adi Aziz. Adi Aziz blocked and cleared away. 15 to go. Struggling towards a 0-0 draw here. Vargas. Nicely there into Howison again. Here's Adi Aziz. Where do we go? To Vargas. Good footwork. Vargas! Oh, dearie me. I don't know what I've got to do to score in this game. Vargas out nicely to Bejarano. Adi Aziz make the run. Touch was okay. Vargas, there is space here for Harrison Dunk. If I can get it back on his left and find a teammate, we might score a goal, but Vargas can't head to save his life. A 0-0 draw away from home against Crawley Town. Frustrating. We had a couple of really good chances in that game, but we weren't able to make the most of them. They barely created a thing. We were never under threat of losing the game, despite that real strong spell of pressure in the first half. But I couldn't find a way through their backline. It just wouldn't work. My offensive plans. We're going to simulate Donny away. We'll simulate MK Dons at home. And then we'll go and play the next game after that. I don't care at all about the Checker Trade Trophy. I've said that every single time that we play a game. And no doubt I will say that every single time we do in the future as well. It's a stupid competition. Adi Aziz scores in the 24th minute, but they equalise less than 60 seconds later. Kickoff goals apparently are a thing in even simulated games. Half an hour to go. We drew the last one and then won it on pens. Is that going to be the same again? No, we might be losing it because Marquis has scored a goal. Yep, no, we're going to lose. 72nd minute winner. Doncaster Rovers, I don't care. Right, MK Dons. This is a difficult one because you can see there in the league table, they're right with us. What I need to do is start training actually. So I haven't done that yet. I'll do that. Who's injured or suspended or something? Oh, Vargas is on international duty. Well, that's... And Howison as well. And Bejarano. So all three of my new signings are apparently internationals. Well, that's good for their pedigree. Not necessarily good for my starting lineup. Never mind. Hopefully we can do well enough. They did lose to Port Vale recently. But we're both having a very similar start to the season. Ourselves and MK Dons. In real life, they just absolutely destroyed Cambridge on New Year's Day. That was at MK Dons rather than at the Abbey like this one is. And in the second half, Jabo Abira gives us a 1-0 lead. He's come off the bench. And he's stating a claim. It's probably not going to be a claim enough to earn him that first team spot back. But it is going to be enough to win us the game. Thank you, Jabo. We needed that. We're into the playoffs. Cambridge United, 7th. Oh, I didn't train again, did I? Idiot. Okay, I just get distracted. That's most important, most obvious thing. I just get distracted more so than anything else. 59 to 83. Doesn't fill me with hope. 58 to 80. No. 69 to 94 has potential. I'll give it another month for both of them. 58 to 80. 60 to 84. We haven't really yet had a standout young player, like a genuine standout young player come through. Someone that is like a you can't say no kind of player. Isaac Morris and Nicholas Edwards are still the two best we've had so far. But we're waiting on that wow player. Hopefully they'll come sooner rather than later. And hopefully we can get 3.0 against Lincoln, although they were unbeaten in the league. And remain so. So this is going to be particularly difficult. Deegan. Across to Maris. And the corner there to Vargas. He's making moves on the left-hand side there, Reggie Lamb, but we'll ignore him for now. I want to try and draw that defender towards me, but he's rather stubborn in the fact that he won't actually come anywhere near me. Harry Deegan. There's George Maris on the edge of the box with a bit of space. Well hit. Good save by Vickers, though. David Amu will deliver the ball into the box from the corner. I lack that tall, physical player at the minute. My strikers, obviously, other than Jabo, aren't massive. My midfielders are quite small. And my striker, Adi Aziz, isn't the tallest either. But basically, I need a hybrid of Adi Aziz and Jabo Abira. I need the pace of Adi Aziz and the physicality of Jabo. And then I've got the perfect striker. But that's easier said than done at League 2 level. Looking for Reggie Lamb here. Trying to force it off the defender, but can't. Lincoln don't look like a side, at least so far, that are undefeated in the league and bossing the table. They say, oh, that's a nasty challenge. We might be lucky to stay on the field for that. That was from behind. The referee played advantage, though, so it will only be a yellow. If it was going to be a red, he'd have called up for the foul immediately. But Harry Anderson, lucky there that the referee decided it was only to be a yellow card because that was from behind and quite nasty. Maris trying to feed that through, but cleared away. We've been on top, I think, for the majority of this game. Vargas does brilliantly to get that to a move. I'll cut it back to Adi Aziz, who's done really well to turn, but his touch is loose. I need Aziz. I'm going to have to start training Aziz's dribbling, I think. He's certainly going to be a player that I need to focus on because he's been my best goal scorer so far. Can Vargas get to that? He can't. John Akinde is really going to boss things, I think, for them up top once he gets into the game. They just haven't had the option yet to get him into the game. But he's so strong physically, and he's pretty quick too, that if he has the chance, just as he did in real life recently, he's going to boss the defenders around. Where's that going? And score goals. Moo. Deegan. Vargas to David and Moo. Inside Vargas. Right, Akinde. But Aziz even making the run. Adi Aziz in the box. Adi Aziz. I tried to pull that back across goal, and he spooned it straight into the keeper's arms. We might be able to have another effort here. Vargas into Aziz again. Quickly around the corner. Amou's onside. Amou scores. Well, if Adi Aziz can't do it, Amou can. Oh, we look the better team here. They might be unbeaten and top of the table by a margin, but we certainly are giving them a good run for their money here. They're lucky not to give away a penalty there. If Adi Aziz goes down, they might have been in real trouble of losing a man for the second time in today's game. David Amou makes it Cambridge 1, Lincoln 0 after 43 minutes. We are a half of football away, provided we can hold on till half time. A half of football away from issuing Lincoln City their first defeat of the season so far. Aziz through looking for Amou. Got a goal just before half time. Could he get a goal just after? He might get himself an assist. It's Vargas. He has got himself an assist. This could be a huge result. Not only for us, but for Lincoln too. They've been running away with things so far. They might lose momentum. Oh, it's really nicely tucked away off the inside the post. His second goal, I think. Yes, for Rodrigo Vargas. Second goal of the season. Was Amou's second goal of the season too. And we have a 2-goal lead against the, so far this season, up until this point, unbeaten league leaders. Akinde. Across here to Andrade. Oh, good save, David Ford. Bruno Andrade. Oh, he's offside as well. Big save from David Ford. I don't know what to do with the goalkeeping situation. I'm hoping for a young goalkeeper that we can call up from the youth system and just train like mad. Because I've got Dimitar Mitov that I could train actually. I'll probably start doing that sooner rather than later. And then we can go ahead and hope for another young goalkeeper to come in. Because of course, David Ford is 38. Kevin Pilkington is 44, and really, in real life, he's only really there as a goalkeeping coach rather than a genuine alternative at goalkeeper. Vargas looking to get away here, but Neil Erdley has done brilliantly to win it back. And O'Connor brings that down under control really nicely. We can't write Lincoln off. They're unbeaten and top of the table for a reason. So, just because... Oh, I think he got a hand to that. I think he got a hand to that. I want to see replay. I don't care whether he's 38 or not. Some of the saves David Ford has been pulling out this season have been out of this world. And he has saved that. If only he would do that in real life. 38 years of age, and he's pulling out stops like that. Unreal. We are going close to the automatic promotion spots with this victory. And I couldn't be happier about that. Oh, jeeps. Rather him than me going in for a 50-50 like that with John Akinde. Bloody hell. Guy's a man mountain. Look at the size of him. Oh, hello. He's quite agile though. Tom Pett across to O'Connor. Out to Anderson. Touch is average, but what if that... Oh, no! Well, that's a fortunate goal back for Lincoln. I thought it was very, very speculative to try and score from where they were. There with the first time volley. Hits the defender in the face, off the post. And oh, he very nearly missed as well, but Frecklington finds the top corner. And despite making a number of top saves, we have conceded. I don't think there's much you could do about that deflection, though, to be fair. Right, we're going to have to be a little bit careful here that we don't end up conceding another and losing what would be a superb victory. Kinde. Nice little dummy from Mensah. Good foot in from Jake Carroll, but a corner to Lincoln. Can hear the roar from the home fans. Akinde's on near post duty. And that's kind of ish where the ball was headed, but it's cleared away. Erdley knocks it down. Jabba picks it up. He's giving it straight back to him with a poor touch. Lee Frecklington across to Mensah again. Reggie Lamb gets a foot in. That might be it for them. Oh, lovely touch from Aziz. Slightly heavier than I wanted it to be, but he's going to have the pace to get away. Now, can he find a teammate with the delivery? No. Reggie Lamb can't get it under control. It'll drop back to Aziz. It's Gary Deegan. Aziz again. The first time it deflected and wide. Oh, they scored from a deflection. We very nearly did the same. Oh, what a whip. Great whip. It might drop to someone. Jabbo trying his best into the keeper's arms, but that will be a 2-1 victory for me. Thank you very much. Lincoln City's first defeat, beating the unbeaten. Thank you very much indeed. Right, now where does that put us in the table? We've got a game midweek against Swindon upcoming. That was a very hard-fought victory. Swindon just lost 2-0 to Mansfield, who beat us, of course, earlier on in the season. So they're not to be taken lightly, Mansfield Town. But we are 6th currently in the, I was going to say Premier League table. Mansfield currently 2nd. But that one defeat for Lincoln now means that their gap at the top has closed to 3 points, although they are still 7 inside the automatic promotion spots. 4 of us sat there on 24 points. Swindon trying to close the gap to those in the playoffs. This is not going to be an easy second game, but we shall try our third play game. I'm going to go and sort my training out whilst I remember now, so I'll see you in a moment. This is what I'm going to do training-wise. Mitov is getting trained twice. He's only 21, so there's plenty of room for growth there for Mitov, and it might be nice to train him like mad and have him be my #1 goalkeeper throughout the save, if we can maybe do that. Adi Aziz, I'm training his ball control and his finishing, most importantly, those two. And George Maris is also getting a little bit of training as well with regards to his stamina, because he's always knackered. I have no first team players at all that have the little like promising symbol. Perella and one of the other young players as well have it, but I'm not training them yet. Really, Kevin? You're 44 years of age and you're 44 rated, I think. You're not, I'm sorry, you're not, 48 rated, my bad. You're not getting a chance. Sorry, pal. Oh. But yeah, and in the youngsters, there's only 2, my entire first team squad, nobody has it. And it was only Perella and I believe Isaac Morris that had the little, like, potential thing as the option. So, I'm not going to train them yet, obviously, because they're still growing. And I don't want to stunt their growth by training, as I've fallen foul of in previous saves. So we look good. We look promising for the future, and we can certainly add to it with more youth staff throughout the course of the save. I'm actually going to rotate slightly for this one, try and give us a good chance of for Gary Deegan to give us a good chance. What is going on with my controller? To stand us a good chance of getting a victory in this game. That's what I'm trying to say, but my brain can't get the words out of my face. Put Osadebi on the bench for Deegan. I might put Liam O'Neill in for Maris. No, I'll leave it for now. Let's give Leon Davies a run out, actually. He could be handy at right back if we could get him to grow a little bit. Right, Swindon away. Not going to be easy, but no game is in League 2. I'll move into Howison. Maris making the busting run forward. Here's Rodrigo Vargas. Just holds on to possession. There's Maris again. Oh, that's a foul. Thank you very much, referee. I don't know if I have anyone that's really worth having a crack from here. 63 free kick accuracy, I think is going to be the best we get. Yes, it's Howison. 63 free kick accuracy. What is his curve? 61. We shall try. From 26 yards, Cameron Howison off the wall will take a corner. Fine. Nice tackle by Leon Davies. Forward down the line there to Amu. Vargas is making runs. Play him in. Aziz is there. Eddie Aziz, heavy touch. The shot. Oh, God. Oh, thank you for the corner, mate. I'm not too sure why he's done that, but however very much. If we could score from it, we could really compound his misery. It's not going to happen. Get out of the way, ref. Craigie T sprinting towards it. George Taft. Maris. Amu's out there. Oh, could have gone down there, David Amu. Showing great dribbling feet. Maris into the box. George Maris. Oh, well held by the goalkeeper, Luke McCormick. Across to Amu. On the outside is Davis. Let's go, Leon. You're going to make the most of your first team opportunity. Maybe. Strike! Oh. I thought that was a lot better than it turned out to be. It looks as if that was going to fly in the top corner, but it just kept rising and in the end was nowhere near. Glasson back to Smith. Across to Doherty. That dummy's completely sold me. Leon Davies has the pace to get back though. Not the tackling ability. That's a really nice finish. Driven low and hard. Swindon 1, Cambridge 0, 5 minutes into the second half. I just got caught out positionally with my right back, and that's a great finish. Really, really well tucked away. Right, back to the drawing board. Corner for Swindon. Anderson will take it. They've made a change to bring on Dunn for Smith. Dunk heads that away though. Aziz will chase but not get there. McGlashan, sorry. Tripped over his name. Here's Dear Garaga. Hopefully we don't trip over any of their players. Here's Dunn. That's given away. Maris forward. Right, come on then. Counter-attack, lads. Let's go. Keep going, David. Move on the counter. Please get to that. Well done. That 92 sprint speed coming in handy. Turns inside one. He's still going. Pulls it back. Maris shot blocks. A move! What a save, McCormick. Great volley effort from the winger. Slightly fortunate that he came back to him, but that was flying in, and that's a stunning stop. Howison to deliver the ball into the middle. It's a good ball in, but I am yet to find a teammate with a corner, I think, in this entire save. I might start just taking corners short. Taft out here to a move. Look to get around the outside. Not quite working, but Leon Davies could redeem himself from the first goal, but no. Big ping. Davies has missed the ball. I wanted to give him a go, Leon Davies, at right back, and it looks like it's going to backfire on me. Oh, jeeps. That's not gone well either. Sadebe across to Howison. There's Bejarano. Forward to Aziz. Into Ibira. Adi. Oh, running out of room. Jabbo, what is that touch? Oh, Jabs, come on, mate. You're better. Oh, God. League 2 players sometimes are just an embarrassment to themselves on FIFA. Those first touches were outrageous. Never in a million years would a professional footballer have a first touch that bad. Oh, and they've scored on the counter-attack. 2-0 Swindon. Aziz. Short to Jabbo. Oh, given away. Counter-attack is on again. This time Leon Davies is in the right place at the right time. But it is a rather deflating defeat. That's the setback. We're in great form and looking really, really strong. And then just because of the nature of the fixtures, we've had to rotate a little bit. And it has cost us there. We definitely weren't anywhere near as strong as we have been in recent times. We found ourselves drop out of the playoffs and down to 8th, though we are only a point outside of those playoffs, and it will be Macclesfield Town next, which most certainly is a winnable game. But will we win it? Oh, they won 3 on the bounce, all by 2-1 as well, Macclesfield. Perhaps this isn't going to be as straightforward as we had hoped. We get a man booked early doors. I would be happy with a point, but with the playoff spots so close, I would like all 3, but we're 1-0 down at half time. Jabbo's come on for Adi Aziz. Oh, we look like we're going to get back-to-back defeats, don't we? Yes, Vargas! It's not to be back-to-back defeats. It's a 1-1 draw. I would have liked to have won that going into the game against Macclesfield, but seeing their recent form and then going 1-0 down early on, I can be happy enough. And we're still only a point away from 4th. Lincoln still only lost that one game. We're only a point away from 4th. It's a very strong season so far for us here at Cambridge, especially after the way we started. If only we'd not had such an awful start to the season in the opening 5 games, we could have been right up there in the playoff mix. But we shall continue to train. Adi Aziz up to 58 rated now. A number of the squad, as we mentioned in the first episode, a number of the squad are very young. The bulk of the team is all under the age of 26, 27. So I'm very, very pleased. Youth Squad Monthly Report. Davies wants to go out on loan. I wouldn't perhaps be too against that. He's up to 60 rated now, Victor Perella. That's good news. 53 and 54 still for Nicholas Edwards and Isaac Morris. Not too much growth from them. 74 to 92 potential for Isaac Morris. Continues to show promise. I'm not sure about Nicholas Edwards. I really don't know what to do with him, to be honest. But he's there for the time being. He's 6'2", but 46 strength. This is where we need our scout to come back now with the physically strong players that hopefully will give us the best opportunity of getting some real talent into the club. Waiting to hear back from that scout though. For some reason my budget has gone up from 3k to 4k. I don't really... No, it hasn't. It's still 3.485. Why does that say £4,000 there then? That's an absolute lie. Right, well, we will end it there then at the end of the month. And it's 8th place for us at this stage, but we did beat the unbeaten today, so we have to be very pleased with that. To be fair, it's been a solid start to the season. We do better than I thought we were going to, that's for sure. So onwards and upwards in the next one, and hopefully we can consolidate our place in the playoffs in the next episode rather than just reaching them today. We were up to 12th at the end of yesterday after finishing, so we've gone 23rd at the end of episode 1, 12th at the end of episode 2, 8th at the end of episode 3. Visible, tangible progress. Let's keep that going. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. Of course, check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the weekend. And I'll see you next time.